help students prepare for final exams, many professors hold review sessions. Let's find out what is going to be on the test.
Okay, so that about wraps up our material for class. Are there any questions?
Yes, will you have a review session before the final exam?
Right, the review session will be at 3 p.m. next Friday in this classroom. If you send me questions by email, I'll try to work them into the session. If not, ask questions there. And if no one has any questions, the session will be very short.
How long do you think that the session will go?
I reserved the room for 5 p.m., but I imagine we can stay there all night if we want to. I'm not sure who else would want to use the room on Friday night. So don't make a date for Friday night. Or you can bring your date to the review session. I'm sure it will be very exciting.
How can we best prepare for this review session?
I suggest that you review. No, that is a good question. I'd say you should review your class notes, if you have them, and the reading. Try to put everything together. Imagine some of the essay questions, discuss them with each other. Just try to pull it all together.
Oh, that reminds me. Could you tell us exactly what is on the final exam?
I suppose I could, but I won't. Seems like every year someone asks me that question. Anyway, I won't tell you exactly, but I will tell you there will be 50 multiple choice questions and 5 essay questions. Each of the essay questions is worth 10 points.
Thank you, that's what I meant. But since you mentioned it, could you give us some example essay questions? They don't have to be exactly what's on the test.
Actually, I think I will give you some example essay questions at the review session. Any other questions? Okay then, I'll see you on Friday. Happy studying.
Yeah.
Thank you for taking the time to talk with us today, Professor.
You're welcome.
What advice would you give to someone who wants to succeed academically?
I would suggest that students pursue and take advantage of all of the academic help there is on a university campus. Most campuses have tutors and writing centers, and I would suggest that students look for help and ask for help and get help from other students even.
Anything else?
Sure. I think students should study every day. Don't prolong deadlines. Make sure you're doing your work every day, reading and the writing and the assignments that you need to get done.
You're a college professor, yet you seem so young. Could you share with us how you came to be a professor?
Sure. I started out as an undergraduate student. I received my Bachelor of Arts in English Literature. And then I attended university to get my Master of Fine Arts and completed some internships, teaching assistantships, and now I get to teach.
What do you bring that is different from the traditional professor?
Well, I think traditionally people think of an older man who might be a professor, but I think being a younger female, a lot of students might feel more comfortable approaching me about questions, or I might even be able to understand their questions or concerns because I'm closer to their age.
Thank you again for taking the time to talk with us, Professor.
You're welcome.